Hello students, welcome to Easy Maths. In this video, we're going to learn the laws of exponents. This is nothing new for you. You've already done it in grade 8. You know all these laws, but in grade 9, we are learning some extended laws of exponents. These laws will be applicable for questions which have root. That means irrational numbers. How to apply these laws for irrational numbers? Let's see what you already know, and then I'll tell you the new laws, and let's then try and solve the questions based on the tricks that I'll give you. So in this video, I'm also going to give you 4-step formula which will work for all the questions you solve in this chapter, in this topic actually. Okay, let's understand. You already know these laws of exponents, which says a to the power m and a to the power n is a to the power m plus n. That means when the base is same, you add the power. Multiplication of exponents, when the base is same, you are adding the power. When you are dividing, the powers are subtracted. When the bracket is here, a to the power n to the power n, it becomes a to the power mn. We multiply the power. So you have to be very careful. First this is clear, then the new laws will be more clear to you. Inverse function is very important. You should understand the inverse of a base means you are reciprocating the base. If it is suppose 2 to the power minus 3, it becomes equal to 1 upon 2 to the power 3. A to the power 0 is 1. That means anything to the power 0 is 1. Again here the fifth law which says the power is same but the base is different. In that case, the base will be multiplied and the power becomes common. It's exactly like taking something common out of the bracket. So, you put a bracket here and put the power out. The second one, now this is something new that's coming up. When the power is 1 upon q, note when the power is 1 upon q, it means a to the power root q. For example, if it is 2 to the power 1 by 3, it means cube root of 2. This is a new concept that you are learning here in grade 9. So, a to the power p upon q is based on the law that you have learned, that a to the power p, you can break it like this, a to the power p and q, 1 upon q, and this becomes root of q a to the power p. So this is very important. This is a new concept that you are learning here. Okay. Now let's understand the laws of exponents here. In this, the new laws. A to the power n. What we know, if the powers are out of the bracket, we multiply them. So here in this case, root n becomes, we will multiply this and this n gets cancelled, it becomes a. So if you have cube root of 2 and you do cube of this, it will become 2 to the power 3 upon 3, which will be 1. So this is something that you are learning new. Okay. Now if you are multiplying two roots, it's like simple multiplication. If the power is same, you multiply. You remember this one? You remember this? This one? When the power is same, you multiply the base. The same here. The power is same. 1 upon n, 1 upon n. You will multiply the base. It will become ab and root n. This is very, very useful. It will be useful for exponents as well as for rationalizing of the denominator also. Now, here we apply the law of this law that we have learned in grade 8. A upon b. The power is same, we put it inside a upon b to the power m. Now here it is becoming 1 upon n, b 1 upon n. So we can put a upon b root n. It's the same rule that we have learned before, but this time the power is in the form of fraction, or we can say it's a case of irrational numbers. This question, fourth part. The fourth part says root of m, root of n, a. So root of m means what? Let's keep root of n like this. M means 1 upon m. What does root of n means? A to the power 1 upon n. And you have 1 upon m here. So this will become a to the power 1 upon mn, which you can further write it as mn root a. Got it? Same way again we are applying the law of exponents, where the division case the powers are subtracted, multiplication case the powers are added. When the bracket is open, it is multiplied. So now let me give you some steps that will be useful for solving any question based on exponents. The steps are, I would request you to pause the video, note down these steps, internalize them and then go for it. Okay. So the first step is, if you see a negative power, you change it to positive. How do you change it to positive? You reciprocate the base. So if you have 2 upon 3 to the power minus 3 upon 2, so what do? You simply do 3 upon 2 to the power 3 upon 2. Okay. You reciprocate the base to change the negative to positive. So the first step is you remove all the negative powers from the question, because that creates a lot of confusion. So we will remove all the negative powers from the questions. The second step is, if you find any composite number in the question, like you have 8 or you have 27, change them to their prime factors in exponential form. So you change 8 to 2 cube, you change 27 to 3 cube. So there is no composite number left after the second step. Third step, you apply the laws. So you should be very good. You should memorize these laws, and very handy. Initially you can keep them on a sheet of paper with you, but gradually you should learn all of them and apply them with ease. Once you practice a lot, those laws won't be very difficult for you. And once you apply the laws, you change them to exponents back to the numbers, and that's your answer. And this trick is applicable for all questions. I'll solve here 8 to 9 questions with you, and I hope the concept become more clear as we solve little bit of questions and you get a hands-on knowledge of. So I would say you can pause the video and do each question with me. Keep doing the question and seeing the solution with me. Let's move on to the first question. The first question is 9 3 to the power 2. Okay, so the first question is this: 9 3 to the power 2. What do? First step, there is no negative power to this, so this becomes 3 square 3 to the power 2. I change composite to positive to prime factors. Now applying the laws, this becomes 2 into 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled, it is 3 cube, and the answer is 27. Next question, 25 minus 1 by 3. Now as per the steps told to you, first we change negative to positive. So this becomes 1 upon 125 to the power 1 by 3. Now we know 125 is nothing but 5 cube. So we change it, composite to prime factors. This becomes 1 by 3. Cancelling 3, we get 1 upon 5. That's our answer. Next question. Now this is a decimal question. Might look a little complicated, but actually it is not. We'll see it is decimal, and I can see that 0.16 and 0.09, if you add them up, since the base is same and there is no negative power, so I skip my first step. And I see the base is same, so my second step can be 81 to the power 0.16 plus 0.19. So this becomes 81 to the power 0.25. Now this 0.25 can be written as 1 by 4. So 81 to the power 1 by 4. Now my work starts. 81 is what? It is 3 to the power 4. So I write 3 to the power 4. 1 upon 4, that is 3. That's your answer. So this complicated question of decimal solves out to be 3. Next question. So the first step, change negative to positive. That means you reverse your number. So it becomes 25 upon 64 to the power 3 by 2. Now change composite to prime, 5 square and 8 square to the power 3 by 2. Apply the laws. 5, 2 into 3 by 2, 8, 2 into 3 by 2. Solving this, you get 5q upon 8q. This is 125 and 64 into 8 is 12, 512. So this is your answer. I hope this is clear. Next question. This question looks little difficult. This question looks little complicated. But if you apply the steps, it won't look complicated. First step, change negative to positive. So this will become 4 into 216, 2 by 3, 256 to the power 3 by 4. Now, second step, compose it to prime factors. We know 216 is what? 216 is 6 to the power 3. And 256 is 4 to the power 4. 16, yeah. 16 into 16, 256, 3 by 4. Okay. So we cancel this. We get, okay, there is a third part to it also. So here this becomes plus 2 into 243 to the power 1 by 5. This is 2 into 3 to the power 5, 1 by 5. Next step, you get 4 into 6 square plus 4q plus 2 into 3. So this is 4 into 36 plus 64 plus 6. This is coming as 144 plus 70. So you get 214. That's your answer. Next question. Now one more thing that you should know. When addition and subtraction enters into the question, the laws of exponents fail. The laws of exponents, if you remember, most of them are for multiplication and division. There is no law of exponent that works for addition and subtraction. So if you find any addition or subtraction in the question, you should understand here my laws of exponents won't work. My first and second step will work, but my laws won't work. Let's see how we'll solve this question. So first, since there is no negative number, I'll change the composite to the prime. This becomes 2q 1 by 3, 3q 1 by 3, cancelling this becomes 5, 2 plus 3 to the power 4. This becomes 5 into 5 to the power 4. This is 5 to the power 5. So you get this as 625 into 5, that is 5, 2, 12, 3125. 3125 is your answer for this. Okay. So what did we do? We did not apply the laws here. We simply applied at this point. We applied the laws at this point. Got 2 plus 3, solved it further. Moving on to the next question. Now here I think we will use all our steps. We will change negative to positive first. This becomes 16 upon 81 to the power 3 by 4. This becomes 4 upon 25 to the power 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 5 to the power 3. First step done, all negatives changed to positive. Moving on to the second step, changing composite to prime. So 16 is 2 to the power 4, 81 is 3 to the power 4 to the power 3 by 4, 2 square, 5 square to the power 3 by 2. We keep the brackets intact, 2 by 5 to the power 3, cancelling. So what do we get? We have 2q upon 3q into 2q 5 square divided by 2 cube 5 cube. This is also cube. So since the same numbers are dividing, it becomes 1, and or you can do it by multiplication. 2 cube upon 5 cube into 5 cube upon 2 cube. Cancelling these, answer is 8 upon 27. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Okay, this is the question. This is a large question. Looks complicated, but if we follow the steps, I would again suggest pause the video, solve it yourself, apply the tricks. If it doesn't work, then watch it further. So the first step, we change it to positive power. So this is 3 upon 5 cube to the power 1 by 2 divided by 5 upon 3 to the power 1 by 3 into 3 into 5 by 5 to the power 1 by 6. Now we can see there are only two numbers that we are there, 3 and 5. Let's open the bracket and see how it works. 3 to the power 1 by 2, 5 to the power 3 by 2. Multiply, division we are changing to multiplication, that means the values reciprocate. 3 1 by 3 upon 5 1 by 3. This is 3 1 by 6 into 5 5 by 6. Now applying the laws, adding up all the power of 3, 3 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Here it is 5 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3, and here it is 5 5 by 6. This is a little complicated question, but not too difficult. You know how to solve the fractions. So keep the base constant and solve out for the fraction. This LCM is 6. When the x power is brought down or brought up, the sign reverses. Now let's solve the power part. 3 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6, and this is 5 to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 5 by 6. So this becomes, taking LCM 6, 3 plus 2 plus 1 upon 5, 9 plus 2 minus 5 upon 6. We solve it out, we get 3 to the power 6 upon 6, and 5 to the power 11 minus 5, 6 by 6. We have 3 by 5 as the answer. Last question. No, there are two more questions to this. Okay. Now here you have to find the value of x. What do we do in this case? First we solve the left hand side and the right hand side keep separate. Then equate the power if the base is same. That's the concept that we are going to use here. So here we see this is 2 to the power 5x minus x as per the law of exponent, and this is 2 to the power 20 divided by 5. This becomes 2 to the power 4 and this becomes 2 to the power 4x. Now since the base is same, the powers will be equated. It implies 4x is equal to 4, so x is equal to 1. This is what you were supposed to find. Last question. See, these are not enough. These questions I am giving, they are not enough. You have to do more practice to this. These are some sample questions, some complicated questions that I have taken up in this video. Your NCERT has very easy questions. Don't base yourself on that. You have to practice more. Maybe exemplar will be a good choice. Now here again applying the laws, this becomes 1 upon 27 1 by 3 into 1 upon 27 1 by 3, changing negative to positive. This is 27 1 upon 3 minus 27 2 by 3. Okay. Now I have told you, when there is a positive and a negative sign, the laws of exponents fail. But it works in the case of multiplication. So here in this part it will work. Let's work it out for this. So 27 1 by 3 is 1 by 3 because it is 3 cube into 1 by 3. This is also 1 upon 3 cube into 1 by 3. So we cancel this. Here this is again 3 minus 3 cube into 1 by 3, and this is 3 cube into 2 by 3. Now solving this out, we have 1 upon 3 into 3, 9. This is 3 minus, this 3 gets cancelled, minus 9. So you have minus 6 upon 9, that is minus 2 upon 3. That's your answer. We're done with this question. Now there is a brain teaser for you. I'm not going to solve this question. This question is not required for your CBSE, I know that. But still, I'll give you a little bit of hint of it. Solve it. Give your answer in the comment. Let's see. You might get a surprise gift from my end. I'll give you an idea how to solve this question. See, it's an infinite question. It's not getting finished. If you place this value as 5 root 5 root 5 root 5 is equal to x. Square both the sides and now think beyond. I leave it on you. Keep watching more videos. In my next video, I might cover irrational numbers more in detail. So keep watching Easy Maths. Thank you.